In 1963 France, Anne is a promising university student at Angoulême, despite having several close friends. She is often ridiculed by other students for supposedly being promiscuous. However, it is stated multiple times that all of the students want the same thing. While visiting her family in the country, Anne goes to see her doctor. Despite insisting she is still a virgin, the doctor informs her she is pregnant and begs him to do something about the pregnancy, and he refuses, insisting what she is asking is illegal, and goes to see another doctor in the city and also asks him for help with an abortion. He prescribes her a vaccine injection, promising her it will induce a miscarriage when it fails, and begins to search for a doctor to perform the invasive medical procedure, and approaches a fellow classmate, Jean, for help when he insists he doesn't know anyone who can help her. He propositions her for sex, insisting there is no risk since she is already pregnant. Growing increasingly desperate, Anne attempts to perform an abortion on herself with a knitting needle on her bedroom floor, which fails. She informs her friends, who previously shared their desires for sexual intimacy, that she is pregnant and trying to have an abortion, and they abandon her as her grades begin to suffer, and her chance at graduating with honors begins to slip away, and goes to see Maxime, her boyfriend, having previously told Anne she intended to have an abortion. He is shocked to learn she is still pregnant. Thinking she could handle the situation on her own, they fight and she returns to school, gaining no support from Maxime for the rest of the film. Jean approaches Anne at night to introduce her to a female friend who has had an abortion. The friend gives her the number of a doctor, explaining that the abortion will be painful and cost 400 francs upfront, and sells all her things to be able to afford the abortion. The abortion takes place in a woman's apartment on her kitchen table. The woman instructs Anne that she will have to be silent so her neighbors do not hear. She inserts a wand and tells Anne that she will start to miscarry in 24 hours, and fails to miscarry and returns to the abortionist, who inserts a second wand inside Anne, telling her it is possible there will be complications, and decides to go through with the procedure, and returns to her dorm where she has a complicated and painful miscarriage, and is found by a dorm mate, who calls an ambulance taking her to the hospital. Her case is labeled a miscarriage. The film ends with Anne returning to university to take her final exams.